Okay, today I'm going to explain you what is present simple, but in question form. Um, we use, for example, the auxiliary do or the auxiliary dos. Do, it's for first person, and dos for third person. Here we have two questions. Do you study English? You can have to answer yes I do, or negative no I don't. Or does she listen to music? Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. Now, pay attention. You have your questions, and auxiliary, subject, and the verb in infinitive, and the complement. Okay. Don't forget that if you ask with do, you have to answer with do or don't. If you ask with does, you have to answer with does or doesn't. Now, here we have more examples. First person, I, you, we, they, do. She, he, it, does. For example, do I go to school? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you go to school? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do we go to school? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Do they go to school? Yes, they do. No, they don't. And third person, does she work at night? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does he work at night? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. And does it work at night? Yes, it does. And no, it doesn't. Now, you have to be careful that if you ask with do, answer with do. And you have to answer with the subject that you are talking about. Okay? Now, let's look at these 5 sentences. They are 5 questions, and the purpose is that you need to order the words. You can't delete or you can't add. You just need to order the words in order to make questions in simple present. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to give you some time and then I'm going to show you what are the correct answers. Okay, that's enough. We're going to check it. We have the first one. Do you drink mineral water? Do, auxiliary, you, subject, drink, your verb, complement. 2. Do Sarah and Linda, do, auxiliary, Sarah and Linda, subject, feed, the verb, their pets, complement. Number 3. Does, auxiliary, your teacher, why does? Because your teacher is he or she, maybe. Does your teacher check, verb, your homework? 2. Do they live in old houses? Do, auxiliary, they, subject, live, verb, in old houses, complement. And 5. Does the cat sit on the wall in the mornings? Does, auxiliary, the cat, the subject, sit, verb, on the wall in the mornings, the complement. Now, more about this in the same unit, that it's unit number 15 in your book. We're going to check a little part from adverbs of frequency. What are they? In English, there are different adverbs of frequency, but in your book, it has just 5 adverbs: never, sometimes, often, usually, always. And what is the main question? How often? It means that in what frequency you do something, whatever. For example, I always have shower, we never drive, she often buys at supermarket, and he usually does exercise. And I am always hungry, we are usually studying, he's never happy, and she's sometimes working. Now pay attention. You had adverbs of frequency. How could you use them? You have to write them before the main verb. Before you have the verb have, drive, buy, and does. You have to write it before the main verb. And if you have sentences with verb to be, like I am, we are, he is, she is, it has to be after the verb to be. For example, I am always, we are usually, he is never, and she is sometimes. Don't forget, there are two structures, before and after. Now, please, the last part on your notebook, you have to complete this. They are 10 questions, and the idea is you have to order them in order, obviously, and you have to write the questions. You can't add or you can't delete a word. You just need to order them to make sense. Okay, please. And that's all from the explanation from Unit 15. Thank you so much.